Tonight, for the first time, we're getting a look at never-before-seen videos from that shooting outside of former Bengal Joe Mixon's home 2 years ago. A teenager was shot while simply playing Nerf wars with friends.
And tonight we have exclusive details from a newly released case file, including videos, interviews, and evidence collected from the scene. WLWT investigates. Karen Johnson here to break it all down. Karen.
Hey guys, 50 gigs worth of evidence released to us today. I'm telling you, that's a lot of video and footage. I'm still going through it all, but some of what was released includes this video right here. It shows the moment Joe Mixon's sister's boyfriend fired a gun, shooting a teenager in the foot. That teen was playing Nerf wars with friends. They were teenagers playing a game. Surveillance video shows them carrying brightly colored Nerf blasters through an Anderson Township yard looking for their target. About an hour in, Joe Mixon and his sister's boyfriend, Lamonte Brewer, can be seen in Mixon's backyard holding real guns. Then this. Watch again. You can see the muzzle flash from the gun in Brewer's hands. A 16-year-old playing Nerf wars was hit in the foot as nearly a dozen other rounds flew by his head. For the first time tonight, his account of what happened.
I am running, feel something hit my foot. I hide behind a tree. I'm crouched up, I'm like in a fetal position almost. I call my mom, like, yo, is the front door unlocked?
He says he ran into the house in, quote, freak out mode.
It's really frantic at first. I'm holding my foot because it's hurt, and I'm like using words like shot and like guns, and my brother's all, it's just very frantic.
In an interview with detectives, Mixon told them his sister told him police were running around outside with guns.
At this point, we scared.
He said during that time, he was being threatened because less than 2 months earlier, a woman claimed he pulled a gun on her in a road rage incident.
From that point, I was getting a lot of death threats, and I was getting a lot of bomb threats on my home. I'm getting threats on social media and things like that.
Mixon told investigators he didn't know the people running around outside were teenagers with Nerf guns.
So all of a sudden, somebody they came out of the car, and then they was just like, man, f this. And they just started running.
What did you see him running with?
A gun?
What kind of gun?
I don't know.
You didn't know what it looked like?
No.
Did it look like that?
I don't know. I don't know what type of gun they had.
And I want to be clear, Joe Mixon was never charged criminally in this case. Lamonte Brewer was charged and convicted in federal court with 1 count of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and will be sentenced in July. He's a convicted felon, so he is not allowed to possess a gun. The victim's family has filed a civil suit against Mixon, and that case is ongoing still.
I think what really stood out to me in that is in the video from outside the house, the doorbell camera. I mean, you can clearly see these are play guns.
Yeah, in that video you can, and Sheree, I said 50 gigs of worth of stuff. I just scratched the surface in terms of going through everything we got. We're gonna have much more of this, including interviews with Lamonte Brewer, also Shalonda Mixon with detectives. We're gonna have more of that tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so I think we're the only station in town that has all of this. Rachel Hersheimer has more tonight at 11. Karen's back tomorrow. Thank you so much. A lot to dig through there.